Hello. May. Hello. Eric Zwanzi. Hello. Thank you for joining. Oman June. Hello. Salut, salut. Ashad Shakir. Sarki. Hey. Why? Why do you want me to stand up? Hello. Thank you for joining, okay? Please subscribe to the channel as you join and like the video, like the live session, please. I am fine, Eric. How are you too? Eric, are you from South Africa? Your name looks like a South African. Ashad, why do you want me to stand up? Is there a reason? Why? Why do you want me to stand? Please subscribe to the channel, okay? Subscribe. Thank you for liking and subscribe to the channel, please. Fru Bertrand, hey, my brother, you've joined again today. Okay, you're from Kenya. All right, the name looks like a South African name. Okay. Thank you for joining all the way from Kenya. Okay, thank you so much. I should show you my shoes. Oh, why? I'm not wearing shoes. I'm wearing slippers. No? I don't think it's proper, right? Why do you want to see my shoes? Oh man, oh man. Oh man, please, can you write in English? And I think from what you've written, it shows you're asking for my WhatsApp number. So no, I'm sorry, I don't share my number. Ume Kawan, hi, thank you for joining, Kawan. I am from Cameroon, okay? I am from Cameroon. Cameroon is in Africa. Kawan, where are you chatting from? Excuse me. Bertrand, I am fine, thank you. How are you today too? How is China today? Yes, Africa. Yeah, Cameroon is indeed a nice country. Where are you chatting from? Okay, Bertrand, thank God all is well. And I am glad you could join the live again today. God bless you for joining. I'm Salu. Hi. Thank you for joining. Please subscribe as you join and like the live session. Please, 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 please. Okay, you're from Pakistan. That's good. Thank you for joining all the way from Pakistan. I really appreciate. Please subscribe to the channel and like the live session. Can you do that for me? Can you do that, please? You're welcome, Kawan. You're welcome. Have you liked the live? Please subscribe to the channel. I see it's your first time joining my live session, and I really am happy that I have you on board today. From Ethiopia. Ethiopia is a beautiful place. Ethiopia is a beautiful place. Thank you for joining all the way from Ethiopia. How is it today? How is Ethiopia today? Hello, sis. Thank you for joining. How is your day going, sis? Yes, Kawan, I noticed that it is your first time joining because most people who always join my live sessions, especially those who write, who interact, I always notice them and I keep note of that. Okay, sis, thank God, thank God. Thank you so much for making out time to join my live session, sis. I really appreciate. Thank you. No, Kawan, what are you saying no to? Oh, you don't trust life? How? This is a live session, right? And this is like the if you have trust issues, rather you should trust live because it's when I'm live, you see the person talking and you see the person who has the channel. So why don't you trust live? Sis, are you for real? No, I am not. You know that it isn't easy to come by, right? I am not. I am not even halfway to it. But now you like life people. Okay. Thank you, okay. Kawan, thank you. You should you shouldn't have hatred for anyway, you have your reasons, so it's fine. But thank you for changing your mind. They're out for another purpose. Bertrand, what's are you responding to something I said? Maybe I didn't quite get it. Okay, yes, the name is Felicity. Okay, my name is Felicity, and the name of this channel is Felicity Learning English with Felicity Hub. This channel is its niche is primarily English to teach English language. Then I also handle some live topics that people request me to handle. Like today, the topic I'm about to talk on is managing grief or how you handle grief. So somebody actually made a request. Pinoid, that's his name. He actually made a request for me to talk on this. So, but the other one, I helping right. No, I don't know about that again. I don't know about that anymore, sis, because I'm no longer using them. Yeah, I'm no longer using them. Hello, Vlog CG. Thank you for joining this live session. I am fine, thank you. How are you too? Thank you, Kawan. I am glad you like the channel. So please subscribe if you have not yet done so. Vlog, I am from Cameroon, and Cameroon is in Africa, in Central Africa. It can equally be considered a part of West Africa. Where are you chatting from? You're chatting from Cameroon. Wow, that's good. Are you chatting from Cameroon? Or you said you just wrote the country I said I am from? Muscat. What does that mean? Okay, you're from Muscat. Hmm. It's actually my first time hearing that name. Where is Muscat from? Where is it, please? Chuckles the clown. Hello. Chuckles the clown. I hope you're here to make us laugh because your name shows you should be a comedian, right? Thank you for joining this live session. Okay, near Dubai. All right. Wow. Thank you, Alice. I've learned something, a new thing today, a new country. Is it a country or a state in Dubai? Because I really do not know. It's my first time hearing about that. Okay. Oh, sorry, sis. Sorry. Sorry. I'm sure when you would have time, you would pick up, especially when you have up to 50 subscribers, you can do your silent lives. They will help to increase your watch hours. And when you're doing your silent live, even when you don't have time, you just need to put your phone, you just need to leave your phone on for the night, and then that is it. Vlog. I said My name is Felicity. Felicity. So the channel name, Learn English with Felicity Hub. Cameroon is fine. Cameroon is fine. It has a good weather today. There is sun. It is everywhere is bright. So Cameroon is fine. Civilized, what's that? Civilized Nisi. Hello. Thank you for joining my live session. Please subscribe to the channel as you join. Thank you for joining all the way from South Africa. Jose Parada, Senor. Jose and Espanol. I do not understand Spanish. Sorry. Brian Ongaro. Hello, Brian. Thank you for joining this live. Please subscribe to the channel as you join and like the live session. Civilized, I am fine. Thank you. How are you too? So, while others are joining, our topic for today is how to handle grief. Okay, how to handle grief. Now, grief, what is grief? Grief is the pain you feel when you either lose someone very dear to you or when you lose something very important to you. Now, I'll talk on grief based on losing someone. Yeah, let's tackle losing someone or something. Okay. Now, Gobind BK. Hello, Gobind. Thank you for joining. Please subscribe to the channel. Okay, vlog my street. Right now I am in my house is inside a gate, it's inside a fence, so you cannot see the street from my house. Okay, and I promised to upload a video. I'm sorry the video is really taking time because some people wanted to see some parts of Cameroon. All right, so when next I go out and I have a little bit of time, I'll make sure to film some parts of Cameroon and then I upload the video so that you all can see. You can see how beautiful Cameroon looks. Okay, so don't bother about seeing the outside of the house. I'll show you. I'll do a video and then upload on the channel. Is that okay? Gobin, I'm from Cameroon. Cameroon is in Africa. Bobby. Hello, Bobby. Thank you for joining. Please subscribe to the channel. What kind of food I like? Do I like seafood? Okay, now for the kind of food I like, and if I like seafood, I like seafood, yeah, but not like my favorite. I know that seafood is very healthy, but it's not one of my favorite. So the kind of food I like, I don't know if you understand, because since you are not from my country, we have different meals in my country. So the one I like in my country is fufu corn and kati kati. I love chicken a lot. Machun Yonyo. Hello, thank you for joining. I need to see. Okay, Machuyoyo, thank you for joining. Okay, I'm glad you appreciate. Ponam official. Hello, Ponam. Thank you for joining. I really appreciate Fudu White Ball. Yes, fufu it is whitish, and there's another one that has yellowish color. So again, I might just do a video of fufu corn and kati kati sometime, and then I just show you all so that you see. No, I don't know about the food name kota. What type of food is that? What type of food is that? Civilized? Oh, your message retracted. Okay, so I was about talking on grieving, and we I was saying that grief means the pain that you feel, the hurt that you feel when you lose something or someone dear to you. Okay, during a moment when you grieve, you experience so much pain. Other people during grief, they decide to isolate themselves. Other people during grief, they can cry. Some can, destroy things. We all have different ways in which we express our grief. Okay, so I just want to use my experience to share how we can handle grief. I hope that this helps someone. So why do I say I want to use my experience? This is because I I think that was in 2019. I lost someone that was really like a father to me. My elder sister's husband. He was so kind to us. He took us like family. He was, you know, the kind of person you look up to and say, "Hey, this is my father," even though he isn't your father. So early, I think late 2019, we lost him. Okay, he passed on to glory. So that time it wasn't easy. You get, it was tough. Yeah. So how did I overcome this one? I'll share this one. Then I have another experience again. That was, it's almost a year now. I'll also equally share. So during a time of grieving, what I suggest for anyone who is grieving to do is to not isolate yourself. Okay, do not stay by yourself, do not stay alone. Make sure that you stay around people who genuinely care about you. Stay around people who love you and wants you to be happy. All right, I know that in life it is said that love all but trust none. But I bet you there is no way you can have 5 or 10 friends and there is no one particular friend that genuinely cares for you. So during a time of grief, during a time of pain, stay around somebody who understands your pain. Stay around somebody who can help you, who can motivate you with, you know, good words that can bring back your spirit. Yeah, so the first thing I did was to stay around people who cared. And thank God back then I had good friends. I am saying had because we are still friends now, but there is distance. All right, there is a distance because we are no longer in the same country. But they were so good, they were so supportive during that time that I lost, that we were grieving. All right. So the first thing, you stay around people that care. The second thing you need to do is to like share your worry. Okay. You need to discuss your grief, even if it is not to a friend, even if it is not to that particular person who is really close to you. Just share to anyone who cares to give a listening ear, because there are some times that when you speak, you you know um you relieve, oh yeah, that's the word I was looking for. You relieve yourself from pain. When you share your experiences with people, you relieve yourself from pain. So that is it. And then another thing you should do when you are grieving is for you to allow yourself to grieve. Say, yes, I am in pain, let me feel the pain for now. If I want to cry, let me just cry out. If I want to do, some, as long as you are not hurting yourself, allow yourself to grieve. Okay, give yourself permission to feel and process your emotions. Only then can you know if you want to share those emotions with somebody else. All right, so you stay around people, you share your experiences, you allow yourself to grieve. Okay, so another thing you should know about, you should understand about grief is that grief is unique. No two people can grieve the same way. Like I said, some people grieve by crying, others grieve by destroying things, another person can grieve by staying alone, isolating himself or herself. We all have different ways in which we grieve. Others can grieve by not eating or not drinking water. Okay, so when you understand this, you know how to tackle your grief. It is okay for you to not be okay. That is what you should just have in your mind, that yeah, this is a time that I am going through so much, and it is okay for me not to be okay. Okay. Now, when you accept this, what are some of the things that you do, or how did I handle my situation? Yeah, like I said, I shared with friends, and then I made sure that I was not alone. Thank God at that time my mother was staying with me. So even when she left for that short period of time to go stay with my sister who had lost her husband, I had a child, and my elder sister also sent her elder child to come and stay with us. So being around people, it made me to communicate. It made me to not sit alone and then you're wondering what is happening. The fact that you have somebody to discuss with helps you to ease your pain. All right. So what are some of the strategies that you can use to express? Some things that you can do is for you to write. Okay, you can just take like a diary and then you write down some of the things that you miss, especially about the person or about the thing you are missing or the thing that is making you to grieve. Okay, you can create an art to express your feelings. There are some people who are really good at drawings. Okay, so your grief can be a motivation to create a really good piece of art. So you can draw to relieve your pain. Okay. Now, the second thing that you can do, the strategy, remember I said the first strategy is to express your emotions, like allow yourself to show, to feel the pain. The second thing, you have to seek support, reach out to loved ones. You can equally reach out to support groups or therapists. Mhm. Therapists are doing so well in this modern time, so let us not even try to underlook their work. So we when you are grieving, you see a therapist, you see people who have, you join groups that have similar situations like you, they will greatly help you. All right. Now, another thing you can do if you are grieving, especially for a loved one, is for you to create a memorial. A memorial is for you to honor your loved one in a way that feels meaningful to you. Okay. So how do you do that? You can do that by, maybe if the person was the kind of a people's person, somebody who likes interacting, you can cook food and then you call people to come and celebrate that person with you. Because you need, when you are creating a memorial, you need to have in your mind that, okay, this person used to like this thing. And if the person sees me in this situation, he or she will not be happy. Trust me, if you are grieving for somebody, it means that person meant a lot to you. So the person too would definitely not want to see you sad. So you have to keep in mind that the person does not want to see you sad. Another thing you do or I did was for me to find ways to remember, to share stories. Yeah, I kept talking about the good things. My father, yes, I can say my father used to do, my sister's husband. I kept talking about the good things. Oh, when I was in school, there was this particular time we needed a sports wear back then in the university, and the semester was almost coming to an end. I did not have money for that. So one fateful day when I left school, I had a call from my sister's husband for me to leave where I was and then join him in Limbe. Behold, when I went there, he gave me money to get my sport wear, to get my sport shoes, and all of that. So these are some of the good memories. This is just one of the many good memories that he shared with me, or I shared with him. Yeah, because I stayed with them sometime when I was very little, about 8 years old. Then when I grew up, I equally still went to be with them. So just think of the good things, the good stories that you people share, and console yourself with those stories. Okay. Engage in activities that remind you of happy times. Yes, there are times My late sister's husband, he had this particular fish that he liked eating. So when he passed on, and I was grieving, there are times when when I want to cook food, I'll just look for this fish, and when I'm eating, I'll be like, Daddy used to talk about this fish in this particular way. He would making his hands like this. Just Feli, just make, the way you usually make that our food, right? So yeah, for you to be able to forget about grieving or to cope with your grief, you need to bring in happy moments. You realize that your happy moments will outweigh the sad moments. Okay, then you would overcome that grieving. Okay, now another thing that you can do as far as managing grief is concerned is for you to take it one day at a time. Yes, it is commonly said in English language that time heals all wounds. Yeah, and I believe so much in that, because it is not like we no longer feel or we no longer miss him, but the pain we felt back then has greatly reduced. So it is because we gave him time to mourn, we gave him time to grieve, and then we recovered from that grief. Then another thing is for you or for us to practice self compassion. Self compassion is very important. There is no way you would want to hurt yourself. Okay, you need to be kind to yourself. You need to be gentle to yourself. You need to know how to navigate your emotions. Think of yourself. Do you want to also lose your life because somebody has passed on? Do you want to also lose your life because you have lost some money that you're grieving over? Do you want to lose your life because you are grieving about some property that you've lost? No. The fact that you are alive should keep you going. It is often said, when there is life, there is hope. So practice self-compassion, and you see that when you love yourself more, we were talking about loving yourself more the other time. When you love yourself more, I bet you will not grieve, or you will not let grief take the better part of you. All right. Again, you can equally find ways to honor your loved ones. All right, you can do rituals. Yeah, am I talking about rituals? Yeah, and I believe there are some rituals that you can do to, like prayers. Okay, when I talk about rituals, I don't mean something that is not really good. I mean, if the person really liked a particular thing, you can focus on that particular thing. All right, do that thing over and over for it to be able to console you. All right, then again, like I always say, seek a therapist. Seek the services of a therapist. They will greatly help. Okay, then what should we keep in mind as far as grief is concerned? We should be able to know that grief is a journey. It is a process that takes time, it takes patience, it takes support. You cannot grieve and come out of it all by yourself. Seek support if you cannot do that by yourself, please. All right, seek support. Just look for somebody to talk to. And now, if you do not want to talk to people around you, there are apps, or there are sites. Yeah, there are sites that you talk to people without them knowing who you are, or without them, or you even knowing who you are talking to, but the person has just given you a listening ear. Okay, now you just pour out your heart, and then the person too is able to console you. There are sites like that. It's just that I have forgotten the name of a particular site that you can visit to share your worries, and it remains a secret. Okay, now you should know too that you are not alone. All right, many people have experienced grief. If you are grieving because you have lost your house, know that other people have lost things that are worse than losing a house. If you are grieving because you have lost a loved one, know that other people have experienced that. So do not think that your grief is unique to only you. Okay, do not think that your grieving is unique to only you. There are other people who have passed through worst things, yet they came out from it. So why not you? Yeah, why not you? So remember that you are not alone in your grief. Okay. And then another thing is that you should know that coming out from that grief is very possible. Yeah. Coming out from that grief is very possible, so long as you have made up your mind to embrace life, to live life to the fullest. You realize that it will take time, but you definitely be fine. I hope I am communicating. Okay, now the next experience I want to talk about is that of my father. So around this time last year, I think that was in August, the 1st of August, I lost my dad. Okay. And before I lost him, he had been sick for more than 5 months. Yeah, he had been sick for more than 5 months. He was in so much pain. We had spent a lot in the hospital to keep him alive, to keep him strong. But he finally did not make it. It was a great, great loss to the family and to each and every one of us individually. Okay. So, how am I coping with this grief? What am I doing to come out from this grief? Now, the first thing that I did after mourning or crying over my father, over losing my father, the first thing I did was that I had to remember the fact that my father was a good man and all he ever wanted for his children was for them to be happy. So, in that moment of grief, I asked myself, are you happy? If your father is watching you from the other world, if there's anything like that, are you sure he'll be happy that you are not happy? Yeah, I had to ask myself that question. So, my answer was definitely no. Yeah, my father wouldn't like to see us sad. Even when he was sick, he would even be like, "Oh, you people should stop spending your money. I'd rather just go. Let me just rest, and then you people should keep your money." But no, we couldn't do that because we loved him so much. So when you are grieving, think of the fact that the person you're grieving, I'm talking about if in a case where you have lost someone, all right, know that the person will not want to see you in pain. So when you grieve, you think of the person and you say, oh, even if I have to be happy, it is for this person. Am I making sense? Now, the second thing that I had in mind was the fact that my father loved me so much. Yeah, he loved me so much so that even when he was sick, he would always tell us that no, don't when I'm no more, do not grieve for long. Yeah, do not grieve for long. He would always say that. He knew very well that even when he's not around, we will feel bad, but he told us that we shouldn't feel bad. So that was somehow consoling. Okay. Please leave a comment as you join. Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. Subscribe to the channel, please. Subscribe, please, please, please. Okay, so I'll just come back to this live. I think my network is flickering. I'll come back to it, please.